Did you know that in my daily life as a physiotherapist and a group instructor and a personal trainer, the most common thing I see is lack of muscle tissue and a bad cardiovascular system. But you know, this is a problem. There's a solution to. Welcome to this high intensity resistance training session where we're going to cover it all in one. We have 2 blocks today. In each block we have 3 exercises, and we're going to do the same exercise twice, moving on to the second and the third exercise at the same setup. And we have the 3 exercises in one block, and then we're going to move on to a second block with the same setup. So we're not going to do that many different kind of exercises today, but then we're going to go for a 4th round instead of the usually common 3 rounds. So a little bit fewer exercises, but then doing an extra round for the exercises. We're going to start with a warm-up, and then we're going to end up with a stretch. You're going to bring a set of dumbbell, exercise band, good shoes, and some water, and I'm going to guide you all the way through as all my other sessions here on my channel. In the rest period, you will see the next exercise, but of course that is a little bit easier when we have the same exercise twice. But then you're going to do the best possible you, thinking about the muscle and the mind connection where you can actually feel what you're doing. So I will, as I said, give you modification all depending on where you are in your fitness journey. So go and get your equipment and do this one with me. Ready for the warm-up. So we're going to stay here with a little bit of distance between our feet, moving back with big nice circles in our shoulder joint, bouncing a bit in our legs. And just pull it back and engage your core and your pelvic floor. Now you're going to lift up, foot up on your front of the foot and pull it back, doing just a little slight of a flexion in your knees. So keep the knees moving, and we're going to change the arm. So we're going to lift it up and turn into center. So bring it in, up on our toe, reaching forward, and keep that chin in and chest up for a final 4 and 3 and 2. And you're gonna put your hands on your thighs, moving that heel up, kicking yourself in your buttocks, and shoulders are back. So bouncing from one side to the opposite. Moving up and do a movement in your ankle joint. We are gonna go in, pushing forward, and just do a little bit across this mid-line here so you get some more rotation. So pull that heel up, warming up your thighs, your knees, and engaging both arms coming forward and back. And get affected on your breathing, pushing. Now we're gonna go with 8 on right. So we're gonna 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and opposite. Lifting up for another 4, 3, 2. Repeat on right. Final time. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and opposite side. Bring it up. 3, 2, and knees coming up. Bring those arms out to the side, one in front and one to the side. Make sure you keep that thumb pointing up so you open in your shoulder joint. Some more distance between your feet, but still keep that knee coming up forward. No flexion in your lower back. And let's hit it for 8 and 7. Affected on your breathing, bring your arms up. 4, 3, 2, and let's put that heel in and keep your arms above shoulder level. If this is a little bit too much, you can push forward instead. So lifting up, and now you're gonna pull those arms out to the side. So pushing and pulling in, and we're gonna pull that toe upwards, and we're going to put your feet out to the side. So knees and arms coming out to the side for another 8 and 7. Chin is in, chest is up. 4 and 3, 2, and hands on hips. Bring leg up in a straight position. Feel the engagement in your glutes. Shoulders down and pull it back. So straight knee, straightening your hip, pushing it back and come back to center. Bring it back and squeezing. 8, 7, engaging. 4, final 4, 3, 2, and in here. So we're gonna keep that chin in. We're gonna go all the way down and up again and shoulders back. So forward roll, engaging, bring shoulders back and 2 more. Engage with your core, bring it back and 1 more and bring it up and loosening up. So the first block we have, as mentioned, 3 exercises. I actually think I forgot to say the time frame is going to be 1 minute on and 15 seconds for the next exercise. The first one is going to be a combine of a biceps curl and squat, bring it up and back to a triceps kickback. That's also why it's a 1 minute. Then we're going to do some full sit-up. I'm going to show that in the rest period, and we're going to do some plank split hop for 30 seconds, and I'm going to move on for a frog thruster for 30 seconds. So a little bit longer of the same time frame, and do remember we're going to do the same exercise twice. So we're going to do the squat and the biceps, triceps for the 1 minute, 15 seconds to shake it off, and then we're going to go for 1 more, and we're going to do that for 2 rounds, ending up with a 4 round of the exercises, but only 2 blocks. So a lot of talking. Let's move on. Bring your dumbbells. I'm going to put the timer to a start for the 1 minute. And we're going to do the squat, biceps curl to triceps. So bring ourselves down here and up for the kickback. So we get the front of our arms, we get the back of our arms. Chin is in and chest is up. So make sure you get the time to pull those arms back, engaging your triceps, as well as we use our lower body. So inhale as we go down, exhale as we bring the dumbbells back. So chest is up, squeezing, pulling back, chin is in, and up we go. So knees are behind toes, and up here on top you have that squeeze in your glutes, in your pelvic floor, and in your arms. So a great full body exercise here. So back we go and up to extended position. Keep your shoulders down even though you pull your dumbbells up in front of you. And we have a bit of a break, the same exercise in our second round here. So in a minute we're going to go for some ab work. Ready to do the squat and biceps, triceps again. Bring it back and up and kick it back. So up we go, leaning a bit forward and do it into that triceps kickback. Squeezing. Keep chin in. Pull it back. This exercise should get a bit heat on, using almost every single, if not every single muscle. Squeezing, moving slowly so you can get it done in the best possible quality. So before we do the squatting, we do the engagement of our core and our pelvic floor. Inhaling, exhaling. Yes. Bring it down and up again. And back and up. Now we're going to put one dumbbell out to the side and we're going to lie down. We're going to lift the legs up. We're going to go up, twisting, twisting, center and back down again. Before we lift up, push that lower back down. So lifting with your abs, rotation, rotation, back to center, curling all the way down. If possible, you can leave the dumbbell towards your chest so you get a bit more resistance. And then as you sit up, you're gonna rotate the dumbbell out. So maybe try to keep that dumbbell close back in here so you're lifting up the dumbbell, not with your arms, but with your abs. Squeezing, turning, into center. Before you lift up, make sure you do that pressing down and connect with your pelvic floor. Turn into center. Yes, and you have a good amount of time to get all the way out in the corners. Squeezing, turning, and slowly down. And we have 15 seconds of a break, and then we're gonna repeat this exercise. So let that dumbbell rest towards your chest, pushing lower back down, and let's go. Turn, resting. Up we go. Pulling it back. So make sure you keep that chin in, not lifting with your head. Lifting with your abs. That's what it's all about. Pushing lower back down. 15 seconds. Keep it on. Yes. Here we are. Turn around for a plank split hop into frog thruster. So when the 30 seconds is done, I'm gonna tell you to choose to go in for the frog thruster. So in we go here. So in and out plank split hop, engaging your core and squeezing. Shoulders away from your ears. If this is too much, you can come in and you can do some jogging on the spot. And when we're gonna do the frog thruster in a little while, you can go with some jacks instead. So keep it on where you are for 6 seconds more. Open up and 3, 2, go up on your arms. Bring feet forward and back. Inhaling and exhaling. So this is where you can go up and do some jacks, or maybe you want to go here, just as long as you promise yourself and me that you get affected on your breathing. We have it for 2 rounds, and then we're going to come back for the strength exercise, so you have to push it hard while you do it. 3, 2, and come down here on your forearms for 2nd round of the plank split hop. 8 seconds. So a nice tight feeling in your core. 3, 2, and plank split. 30 seconds. And then we're gonna do the frog thruster in just a few. Get affected on your breathing. Get short of breath. You can also go tapping out if you're just new to this. 10 more seconds before we turn it into the frog thruster. 4, 3, 2, and up on arms, forward, back. Or do some running on the spot. Make sure that you bend your knees as you hop forward, pushing your buttocks a little bit back. So squeezing, reaching forward and back again. 5 more seconds. Yes. Back for exercise number 1. 2 rounds of the squat and the biceps, triceps work. So inhale and let's go. Bring it down and bring it up and back. Triceps kick back. So you should still be affected on your breathing from the previous exercise. Just to shuffle things a bit up. Bring it up and bring it back. squeezing. Keep it on. Feel your way through the exercise. Make sure you're not standing all curling up your face, relaxing your face, even though hopefully you are getting challenged. 10 seconds. Squeeze everything. Squeeze your thighs, your glutes, your arms. And we have one final one for this one, making this into a 4th round with a little bit longer time frame with the 1 minute. That's usually what we do when we combine exercises. Engage your core. Pushing back with the weight on your heels. Dumbbells up and bring them back. Squeezing. Feel every single muscle. Keep chin in. And you can actually get affected on your breathing by doing this full body exercise. Engage core, 10 seconds. Final round for this one. And down we go. Yep, we're gonna bring one dumbbell for the sit-up. So let the dumbbell rest on your chest, pushing lower back down, feet up. Up we go. Side, side, and resting again. So notice my hands are actually not doing anything here on the way up. I'm not holding onto the dumbbell away from my body. I keep the dumbbell towards my body. So pushing back so you engage your abs. Chin is in, not pulling with your neck. So if you have a harder time with your neck when you do ab work, it's time for you to start to look at what you're actually doing, pulling with your neck or using your abs. 20 seconds. Turn, turn. And resting. One more and the final one. And then we have the plank split hop and the frog thruster, 2 rounds and a water break, and then you're halfway. Feet up, dumbbells to our chest. Yeah, nobody told us that get in shape or stay in shape should be a easy peasy walk in the park. We need to do some pushing and pushing. 30 seconds. Feel your way. So you should be able, of course, to do the exercise with proper quality, but you should feel that you're having a bit of a hard time at the same time. 10 seconds. Pushing down. Turn, turn, and in. And turn around for the plank split hop into a frog thruster. So 2 more minutes of work before we have a break. On forearms, and let's go. 30 seconds here. Look a little bit in front of your hands. You can also rest your hands on 2 fists here if you have a neck issue. And no pointing up with your buttocks. Make sure you stay in the plank split hop so you can get that good engagement of your core. 5 seconds. And get up and do the frog thruster Or as I mentioned before, you can do the running on the spot and you can do some jacks, or you can pull that heel out, because sometimes I meet people who doesn't like having their head down as they get affected on their breathing. No worries, you can just do a other way of doing it and still get the same result. So pushing forward and back. Yeps. Ready for one more. Down on our forearms for the plank split hop. And then we have a little bit of a break. So ask yourself, do I need a break? If not, you should push yourself a bit more. Inhale and exhale. Final round. 10 more seconds here. 5, 4, and up on our arms, pushing forward, bending knees, straight position. So keep it moving, inhale and exhaling. I know you do the best possible you. If it gets too much, get up and do some work on standing. So we are almost there, only 8 seconds. Yes, beautiful. Water coming up, and we are ready for a final block. So hopefully you need to have a break and get some water, or else you have your second chance here to push it even harder. For the next exercise, doing the same with the 2 repetition of each, we are going to do a front raise, shoulder, 1 on each arm, and then we're going to go out to shoulder fly 2 times both, or single, and then we're going to bring it up again. Then we're going to do some sitting shoulder up and down, and we're going to do a burpee turn into an ordinary mountain climber. So you're going to bring your dumbbells. We're going to count down here with the time frame of still the 1 minute. So shoulders are back, loosening up in your legs, squeeze your core and bring it up. Single arm, and bring it up, either single arm or both arms. And come again, lifting up. If you find this is too much, even though you do single arm, you can bring it up here instead of a straight arm. Lifting up for a nice position, slowly down. You decide the speed of the movement. Up we go again. Engage. Chin is in. Don't thrust your neck. And engage core. Final round here. Within that time frame. Yes. I'm gonna go for 1 more. So you should be affected on your breathing. Ready for the second round. Front raise, 5 seconds. And bring it up, slowly down. Listen to your body. To the side, to the side. And not only to the side, but also to the side. That you've been doing this, gonna do this workout. Great job. So before we even think about elevating that arm, you are engaging your core. Pushing yourself. And nobody told us that it is supposed to be easy. No one told us that life was gonna be this way. But we have a huge impact on what we're gonna be doing with our life. All about taking responsibility, sitting down here. So we're gonna go knees up, 2, and shoulders up. So leaning back, bring knees up for 2, sitting here, bring dumbbells up for 2, hold it here, up we go, ab work, lifting up, shoulder up. Or you can go single arm, of course, and you can go, if you're a little bit pushed from your shoulder job just before, you can go with 4 legs here, or you can, of course, leave the dumbbells here, do the abs, sitting down with your heels, do the single press up here. So up we feel in our ab muscle, single or both arms, bring it up, squeezing, and you can of course do a little bit of each, as long as you just keep yourself going. You can go with a little bit more here of the ab work, just been doing the shoulder work. Yes, and a break, sit up upright, ready. You can always put your feet down, of course, I forgot to say that. Between the ab work, you can bring feet down. Get ready, rounded position, and bring knees up, squeezing, squeezing, lifting up. So here you can go down with your feet. So shuffle up so it fits you the best, so you can do the best possible quality. So feel your way for this. Maybe you want to go with 2, maybe you want to go with 3, maybe you want to go with 4, maybe you want to leave your dumbbells. And you can go down with your heels in between each repetition. So you can go up, heel down, up, heel down. Yes, dumbbells out, getting heavy in the end, ready for the burpee to the mountain climber. So 30 seconds of burpees, 30 seconds of mountain climber. Lifting up, out. So up we go for 30 seconds, squeezing. And when the 30 seconds keep going, when the 30 seconds is completed, I'm gonna tell you, and then you're gonna stay down there and you're gonna do the mountain climber, ordinary forth and back. So keep it on for another 10 seconds. Squeezing. And stay put. Turn it into a mountain climber. Inhale and exhale. Keep those knees like drumstick, pushing up towards your chest, and a big drum in your chest, pushing out and in, so you get affected and short of breath. So on for 10 more seconds. Bring it up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and stand up for the burpee, 30 seconds. 5 more seconds. Distance between your feet, so do remember during the burpee, jumping up, squatting into a straight plank position, forward jump, buttocks back, up again from the squat, lifting up and movement. So not just pushing your buttocks up, get into that plank position as you jump forward again. So one very easy trick is to keep your distance between your feet. It's very hard to get up and down from a narrow position. You want to go with the wide distance, and we're going to stay down here. We're going to do the mountain climber, engaging, and inhale and exhale. Weight on your arms. keep it on, and you have 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna continue with the final one of the 3 exercises, doing the same exercise twice. So 3, 2, and 1. In for the shoulder raise to the lateral fly. 2 rounds, and then we have completed that exercise for today. Shoulders back. Again, some distance between your feet. And bring arms up and out to the side. Pulling it up and bring it out. Squeezing. So no locking in your knees. Keep your chin in. Keep your pelvic floor engaged. 20 seconds. Up and out. One more for this one. And then we're going to do the ab and a little bit more shoulder work. 5 seconds. And bring it up. Final time. Chin is in. And if you feel a lack of quality, you might want to go with a lighter set of dumbbells or go single arm here as well. Or you can go, of course, in here as I showed in your first round. 15 seconds. Squeeze, almost there. Inhale, exhale. Yes. And sitting down, leaning back. And get ready. Maybe you want to go with the full knee in and bring it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pressing up. Feel your abs working. Leaning back, engaging. So you should try to feel it all the way through in the lower part of your abs, out to the side here as you're lifting up with your knees. Pushing up. 10 more seconds. Yep, you can do it. Bring it up and get into a sitting position. One more round for this one, and then we have the burpee and the mountain climber, and we are all settled for the stretch. Engaging, leaning back, and bring knees up. 2. If you have a hard time now in your lower back, you can also go lie down here, chin is in, and you could do some lower abs work here, pulling those knees up, and then forget about the shoulder play. So you could go with 4 here, and then you can sit up, bring your dumbbells up for like 1 or 2 rounds, and then you can go back down and bring it up. So many possibilities. Just as long as you can feel it in best possible way. Sometimes if you go a little bit too high on your exercise level of the way of doing the exercise, you struggle too much to feel it actually where you're supposed to feel it. So find a way that Yes. Out here and ready to do burpees. 30 seconds. Mountain climb. I'll do the jogging on the spot, high knees and into some jacks. Distance between feet and ready. Squeezing, lifting up. So inhale as you're reaching up and exhale and keep the contraction in your core as you jump out to the plank position. In 10 seconds, you're gonna move on for the mountain climber, forward and back. And you're gonna do that in 4, 3, 2, and in. For the mountain climber, bring those knees up towards your chest and squeezing and feel you connecting here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale on one leg, exhale on the opposite and pushing yourself. And do remind yourself that you only have 1 minute work left when you've done this, and then we're gonna do the stretching part. So keep it on for 8 more seconds. Pushing it forward and back. 4, 3, 2, and relax. One more of the burpee to the mountain climb, and then you've been doing a great full body workout. Always putting my physiotherapist into mind, pushing our different kind of parts of our body so you can do the best possible you, because I could anytime just do a workout where I'm just gonna push your arms and arms and arms and arms, and you will lie down half dead after half the workout. But what I really like is to do the workout so you do different kind of things, shuffle things up so you can go on even better and get even stronger. Not longer, but keep the workout efficient all the way through into the mountain climber. That's what I like. Keep it short, hard, and efficient. As mentioned before, you only have a certain amount of energy. You can pull it into doing hours and hours of workouts, or you can get very, very hungry, or you can put it into a shorter period of time and have some energy left for the rest of the body. And it's better for your metabolism to do it short and hard. Those bursts of interval training. So 6 seconds more here. 4, 3, 2, and here we are. Yes, just reminding you why you are pushing yourself through a hard time. A quick bit of water. And then we're gonna go in for the stretching. So one leg up, pushing your hip forward, but make sure to keep your elbow just slightly flexed so you're not straining all the way up in your neck. So engaging here. Yes, you gotta engage even though you're just stretching out. I know I say it a lot because I just see doing my group teaching that that's what is a common thing to forget about. The same leg we're gonna put in front of us, pushing our buttocks back. Just hold hands on your thighs, not on your knees. Pulling that toe up, get a nice calf stretch and Achilles tendon stretch for the jumping. And opposite leg, pushing your hip forward, shoulder down. And you can get some balance work as well if you don't hold on to anything. Hip forward. You're always good at what you're doing, so if you never challenge your balance, that will kind of lack as we get older. Heel down. Just like if we never do any stretching, we'll get all stiff around our joints. So yes, you cannot stretch away from a second day of soreness, but you can always stretch away from getting too tight around your joints, so you end up walking and sitting like this. Hands on hips, pushing a bit forward, leaning back, get a nice stretch in your chest. This is the common position for ordinary people working on an office. You should get up and get stretched out of that. We are not designed to sit all day. I don't know what happened with evolution, but That was not what we were meant to do. So you can head it up for doing some movement when you're not sitting at your desk. So that is something every day before I go to bed. I always think about things that I'm grateful for, just to keep myself healthy and sound mentally. And that is one of the things. So happy that I have an active job and life. Happy that I have this fun thing to do, doing sessions with you out there, guys, in the world. So hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done it. Give it a like, it means a lot for our channel. Share this link with somebody you love, and always you can put a comment below. And until I see you next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay strong. Take good care. Bye.